Today, we're diving deep into the heart of origins, into the foundational story of creation as told in Genesis. Make sure to subscribe to New Pod right now so you don't miss any of our explorations. The text from Genesis 1:1, 2:4 offers us a unique perspective on beginnings and the relationship between God and humanity. It's a story that continues to resonate, shedding light on our own human experience. Welcome to New Pod. In the beginning, God made the sky and the earth. The earth was a big, empty space, and darkness covered everything. God's spirit was floating over the water. Then God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So there was evening, and there was morning, the very first day. This story immediately shows us God's amazing power. With just his words, he changed the first messy nothing into a bright, ordered world. This was the very beginning of time and space, just as we know them. It set the stage for everything else that would come in the whole wide universe. Then God said, "Let there be a space between the waters, to separate water from water." So God made the space. It separated the water below from the water above. And that's how it was. God called the space sky. There was evening and there was morning, the second day. This amazing act created an important boundary. It shaped the sky and the air around us. The first waters were neatly organized. They made a big dome above what would later become dry land. This was a very important step in making a good place for life to grow. Each part found its special spot, just as God wanted. It changed the first big pool of water into a well-ordered and different universe. God also said, "Let the waters under the sky gather into one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, plants bearing seeds and trees bearing fruit with seeds inside, each according to its kind, all over the earth." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds and trees bearing fruit with seeds inside according to their kinds. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, the third day. This is where plant life began to grow, getting the world ready for the creatures that would come next. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark seasons, days, and years, and let them be lights in the sky to shine on the earth." And it was so. God made two big lights, the bigger light to rule the day and the smaller light to rule the night. He also made the stars. God put them in the sky to shine on the earth, to rule over the day and night, and to separate light from darkness. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, the fourth day. This is how the order of time and seasons was set up, giving us important ways to keep track. God said, "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vast expanse of the sky." So God created the great sea creatures and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, each according to its kind. He also created every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. God's blessing accompanied this explosion of life, highlighting the abundance and diversity of the aquatic and aerial worlds. This marked the emergence of vibrant, animated, and moving life. Then God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind." And it happened. God made the wild animals, the livestock, and all the creatures that move along the ground, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it." And there was evening and there was morning, the sixth day. Humanity was thus placed at the pinnacle of creation. They were given a unique responsibility and a divine blessing to thrive and to manage the created world. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing, so on the seventh day he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy. This was because on it he rested from all the work of creation that he had done. This divine rest wasn't a sign of weariness. Instead, it was a fulfillment, a celebration of the order and beauty of what had been created. It set a pattern, a sacred rhythm for time itself. Here, work and creation are followed by rest and contemplation. It's the crowning achievement of the work. It's a moment of fullness, where everything is declared good and blessed by the Creator. These are the origins of the heavens and the earth when they were created. This account from Genesis 1:1, 2:4 doesn't just show us the sequence of creation events. It also offers a worldview where everything is intentional, ordered, and valued by God. Each step of creation, from the initial darkness to the establishment of the day of rest, reveals a fundamental relationship between the Creator and His creation. It's a testament to God's sovereign power, His ability to turn emptiness into fullness, and His purpose for a populated and orderly world. The story concludes with this perfect completion, laying the foundation for all existence and for the relationship between God and humanity. This foundational account from Genesis 1:1, 2:4 reminds us of the creative power and divine order that underpin our existence. To keep exploring stories that shed light on our human experience, subscribe to New Pod.